What's up, everyone? It's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and it's time for another statue unboxing. Today, I've got a pretty cool yet older piece for you guys to check out. I'm joined by Mega Man, Begging Dr. Wily, and of course, my trusty Mega Buster to show you all the first four figures running Mega Man statue. Now, little side story, this box got a little bit of dust on it. It is old. I picked this up at a local shop when I was on vacation in New Hampshire a few years back. Saw it sitting there on his shelf, kind of just collecting dust. Asked how much he wanted for it, and the price was right, so I walked out of the store with it. It's kind of just been sitting in the box, waiting for me to have space to put it somewhere. So as I've been moving the collection around, getting all my gaming stuff set up, obviously I've got my little bit of a Mega Man collection here. Got space for it, so we're going to open him up and check it out today. So pretty excited about this. I loved Mega Man since the OG, and you know, they're one of those games that have proven pretty difficult over the course of time, and the newer ones still do stick the landing when it comes to the classic gameplay. So as you can see here, this is going to be your classic Mega Man look, the OG, the original, with his Mega Buster in hand. Nothing fancy about it. It's just going to be classic Mega Man. So I am, again, very excited because I have my classic Mega Man here and my classic Mega Buster. So it's going to look pretty cool on display with these pieces. We're going to go ahead, as always. I'm going to let you guys take a look at this box, and then we're going to open it up and take a look at how he looks inside. All right, so as you guys can see here, pretty basic box, but again, it is a larger box as well. So this is probably going to be a decent sized piece. Just the basics. We got Mega Man, we've got Capcom, we've got the first four figures logo, and a pretty good look at what the piece is going to look like. Now over here on the side, we have a look at him kind of from the back. A little bit of a closer look there. And on the other side, we have a closer picture of what his head is going to look like up close. And on the back here, we have a whole lot of dialogue kind of giving you a explanation of who the character is. So that's pretty cool as well. A little bit of history for those of you who don't know. And on the top of the box, it just shows Mega Man as well. And I'm going to lift it up here and just let you take a look. As you saw on the back, this is product number 312. And yeah, that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take them out right now. Okay, everyone, so I did manage to make all the cuts around the styrofoam box already, but a Mega Buster is not going to help me open this, so I'm going to need to take this off and use two hands. As you can see here, I don't have very many of the larger first four figures pieces here. I'm not really too familiar with this, but it comes with some kind of a card on it. That is new to me. I don't know much about that. So I'll take that off after. So obviously this is the top because it has the card. It says Mega Man here, running Mega Man. First four figures logo on the top of the styrofoam. And we're going to wiggle this off. So this looks basically like it's going to have a couple of pieces right here. It's got some plastic baggies kind of on it. It's got its silica stuff, obviously. And we're going to go ahead and start with the base. So it's in there pretty tight, and the base is actually pretty heavy. So the base is where the bulk of your weight on this statue is. Oh. So that's it right here. And looks like some of my tape, kind of the bottom of it kind of is a little removed. It kind of looks like when they packed it, they didn't put it down right. But let's see if that interferes with the statue itself. No, it does not. It still sits all properly. So it's just something that probably just needs the glue redone on it. And I believe there is two versions of this statue. There is a special edition that lights up and everything like that. This is the regular version. So as you can see, he's got like the standard kind of floor look to the floor and a little bit of kind of explosion effect coming off the foot. Got some cool little classic symbolism here on the base. Looks pretty neat again. And as I said, I think some of the glue over time kind of came off on this. Probably, like I said, when they pushed it into the foam, it probably rolled up because this was brand new and sealed. So not a huge issue here, especially again because the price was very good. Now we're going to take Mega Man himself out, and actually he does have some weight to him too. So this is a polystone piece, I believe. And this is pretty freaking cool looking. So he's going to have a big key right here in his leg, obviously. So I think he's going to plug in just like that. Very simple, very easy to assemble, and he looks really, really cool. So I'm digging this one. I think it's going to look great with my other Mega Man collectibles. And that's it. There's nothing else here. No bells and whistle. The statue, the base. That's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you guys in and let you get yourself a closer look at this really nice looking piece. Okay, guys, so as always, I'm going to go and give you a full 360 look at this Mega Man by First Four Figures. Again, this is the standard edition of the running Mega Man. Now, right off the rip, you can see they did a fantastic job here with the mold and the motion look to it. He's kind of on his little conveyor floor right here with the directional kind of telling you which way it's going to go. Really, really cool. Just your classic Mega Man. Again, nothing really fancy here about the base. It just looks like your regular floors in one of the levels. But he is a very nice piece. Obviously, he is quite tall. And this is just, it looks awesome. I mean, right down from the face, everything. I mean, Mega Man's a pretty simple design, so it is obviously very hard to get it wrong. But to me, it looks like, again, they nailed it just between the metallic blue paint and everything else. You even got the different tones, as you can see as the light hits here underneath his foot. You can see how the paint does kind of react to the different light. Almost looks like it does have a light up effect here, but it doesn't. There is no light effect in this one. So that's a really cool little thing. As the light hits it, it kind of does look like it's lighting up. I dig that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you guys up a little bit up close and personal with him. And I'll start here on the front angle and let you take a closer look. So obviously, again, here, this is the base. And now, as you saw when I unboxed this, there's a piece here on the underside here, right here, as you can see up close, that the glue kind of came undone on some of it. Not a huge deal. That can just get tacked right back down. You can see it's a very thick and solid base. Just the simple texture of the Mega Man floors. Same thing here at the top. So we've got a little bit of an effect here going where his foot does key in right here. And it just kind of adds that little bit of an effect to it. Obviously, his foot looks really good, and underneath his foot, he does have the little boosters under his foot as well, even on this foot. Even though you don't really see it, they do show it. So I like how they have the metallic blue paint going to the flat blue paint here for the body. Again, Mega Man is definitely got some Astro Boy influence here, and that's just always been a thing. As you can see here, as the light does hit it, you get that kind of effect as the light hits it, and it looks really cool. Even if it's not an actual light up, you can definitely see how something with the way it's painted or something like that, as the light hits it, it does brighten up. So very, very, very cool. I like it. So I'll go back over here to the body again. There's not a lot to Mega Man. He's got his little shiny fist right here. Clenched fist, classic Mega Man pose. Got his Mega Buster that has the, whoops, sorry, lost focus there. Same kind of thing going on with the Mega Buster, whereas the light hits it, it looks shinier and stuff like that. Definitely a great job replicating the Mega Buster. No sloppiness here on the paints or anything like that. So very, very good. Go back up here to the main part, which is the face. And they did a fantastic job here on the face, on his head, his helmet, all that stuff. And it looks awesome. I do appreciate how they did the flat paint and the metallic paint. He's got his little vents in the back of the headpiece as well. And it does actually show his neck and stuff here too. So very, very solid piece. and I am super happy with it. I think he is fantastic looking. And again, this does make me want to pick up some of the others in this Mega Man line as well. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go out and give you guys my final thoughts on this piece. But first, I'm going to show you him with a couple of companion pieces. So here he is with a Capcom Mega Man and Wily bobblehead set that I picked up at GameStop a while back. And as you can see, he is a lot bigger than this piece. So it kind of gives you a little bit of scaling as to how he looks. But this is, again, how they're going to kind of look in my display. And Dr. Wily agrees with me. So there we go. These two look amazing together. So my Mega Man shrine is going to look pretty cool with the addition of this big old running Mega Man. So the only thing that stands taller than Mega Man is the life-size Mega Buster that, again, I got at GameStop as well. And again, these look really, really cool together. I got my copies of the games and stuff like that I'm going to put on this display as well. Again, very, very cool piece. He fits in amazingly well with my other little Mega Man collectibles that I'm kind of going to be building a display for. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead to give you guys my final thoughts on Mega Man right now. All right, everyone. So that was your closer look at the Mega Man running statue by First 4 Figures. Now, I know obviously mine had a little bit of a little tiny defect on it. Not a huge deal, so I can just spot glue the bottom back on it. It's just kind of the label coating they put on the bottom. And it looks like when they pushed it into the styrofoam, it probably rolled things up because that thing was packed in there tight. Not a huge deal. It's going to be something, again, I can just spot glue. You don't even notice it here when the thing's on the ground, obviously. So, now, what do I think of this? Let's see. Whoops. Sorry about that. I really, really like this. I think it's a beautiful piece. I think they did a great job with the sculpt and everything else. I think the pose is just a classic Mega Man pose. I mean, other than his, as I used to call it when I was a kid, his ballerina jump that he does in midair. This is another just, again, his classic running pose. Things like this, his jump, his sliding, and, just him holding, his Mega Buster out. Those are like classic Mega Man poses, and I think they did a fantastic job in translation getting this thing into a full sculpt. Now, obviously, I didn't pay retail for this. I got it, again, from a comic shop that just kind of had it sitting for a while and nobody bought it. So I think I paid like $30 for this. So it was super cheap. Do I think it'd be worth it at retail price? Absolutely. I think this thing's awesome. And I would like to get more of their Mega Man line after seeing this one. And again, this is a little bit older one. So I think, again, it fits great with the little Capcom bobblehead one right here and the replica Mega Buster. So these are going to look really cool all together in my game shelves. So now, what do I think of this one? Honestly, I don't really have a lot of First 4 stuff to compare it to. I know I had seen things like the Link on Loftwing and, some of their Zelda stuff, which is smaller than this as well. But I think, honestly, just from a statue standpoint, I think it's a very solid piece, and it does what it needs to do. It literally is Mega Man. It's highly recognizable, it's simple, and it does what it's supposed to do. And I think it looks great. They did a fantastic job with it. As again, I don't have anything else to really scale it with as compared to their other pieces. I'm going to go with a solid 8 out of 10 on this thing. Even with the problem underneath the base there that's going to have to obviously get rectified, with some glue. Not a huge deal. So this is a really, really sweet piece. I like it, and I definitely am going to be looking forward to getting more of these First 4 Mega Man pieces for my Mega Man display now that it's got its own little space. I definitely recommend this one for classic Mega Man fans. I think it's an awesome piece. And again, I'm really happy that I came across it and picked it up when I did. So that's it for another unboxing. And hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's kind of something out of nowhere. If you guys liked the video, click the like button, click the subscribe button, click that share button. Spread the nerdiness. Again, as I always say. Click the links in the description for all the social media links as well, where I post photos, videos, updates, etc. almost on a daily basis. So, again, I've got a lot more cool stuff coming out for you guys. If you guys like seeing more video game stuff, let me know in the comments, and I'll start covering a little bit more gaming statues and collectibles as well. But, with that being said, I'm going to take off before this thing explodes, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.